Muscle him out of that. Muscle him out of that. Muscle him out of that.
Good morning, JC. How are we, sir?
All good, mate. Just talking business.
Well, I can see the money being folded and the referee got the referee on side already. How are we looking today, fella? The last couple of weeks, I've seen some big results.
Tell you what it is. It's having consistency with the squad.
I hear that.
Like,
And a bit of bribing of referees.
Well, yeah.
and a bit of brown envelope.
Well, yeah, those brown envelopes and brown paper bags help as well. But now, on a serious note, you're doing well, though.
I've been saying to the lads since like the start of last season. I said, all we need is consistency because we've got the players.
Yeah.
And we've got everything else that comes with it. Like these lot all care about each other loads. Which
That's
is the
true.
main thing.
I hear that.
But the one thing we've been lacking these last couple of years is we haven't been able. I think before like our good run, we named an unchanged 11.
Yeah.
Probably once over 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So it don't help. But the last, I think 5 weeks, I think we've only mixed and matched probably 2 or 3 out the whole squad.
And you're getting that bit of stability now.
That's what we've got now.
No,
Everyone cares again.
Well,
Everyone's happy to be here.
Well, the squad's looking solid anyway.
Everyone's bought into it. Do you know what I mean?
Wow, I think that says it all.
Everyone's proud to be here.
And as always, Mr. JC, thank you very much, sir.
For coming, Fazza. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. The camera's here now.
Here we go.
Well, come on.
Water's got a hat on.
Well, I did clock it. Mr. Kinsella's had his ears lowered.
Mothers out there,
Oh, look at him trying to get those subscribers up again. Oh, wait, where is it? Leo Kinsella, MILF lover.
Single moms on Thursday when this comes out, message me.
Yeah, wait, what's the handle?
Leo Kinsella _ Call the 1, 2, 3 with your partner. Can you wait for the numbers? Don't lie.
We use Taylor Burn with the skids and that.
Face of the league.
Yeah, mate, off feet. Going back. Wednesday's finished. Going back.
Come on, Mr. Reels. Mr. Lock your gal up. Lock your daughters up. Mr. Consistent, you know. That man are consistently putting in tackles and taking man's gal, you see me? Yeah, the real Highgate and Hazelwell. The guys that keep the team ticking. Look at it. What? He was definitely busy last. Starboy. Oh, Jay, that phrase looking fresh, you know. But oh, no, I'm watching it, man. Oh, shout out the barber, man. What's he saying now, yeah? Come on. Good morning. Wow. What you say? Is that set up for a match with them boys there? The VI? Wow. Sounds like a plan. Cool.
Dumped out of fucking 2 cups. Fucking fairly embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah? Dumped out of fucking 2 cups. So what we're going to do? Fucking go out the 3rd one. Yeah? We're going to go out the 3rd one with a whimper. Or we're going to actually have some fucking pride in ourselves for the rest of this fucking season. Yeah? You know, we've got 5 big fucking games now. Yeah? So we've got to make sure that we fucking turn up. Starting today, boys. Yeah? We all on it then, yeah? Yeah? Make sure that you fucking are, boys. You know how last time when we fucking turned up, we turned up fucking late, what fucking happened? Yeah? We gave the other team a fucking 1-goal start. Let's not make sure we're fucking doing that today, boys. Pitch is going to be sticky. Yeah? So make sure that we're fucking moving the ball, not fucking dribbling in the wrong areas. Make sure we're dribbling in the right areas. Other than that, let the ball do the fucking work, boys, yeah? When we get into the right areas, make sure that we fucking execute. We don't overplay, not one too many fucking passes, but make sure that you're getting your head up and you're using the right options, boys.
I think we've got a fucking very good 14 here. Something that we can get something out of this and get ourselves into that semi-final. I'll run through the team. I'm going to stick with that same back five. You know, I think we've conceded 2 in 4. So, got to trust them.
Run the fucking roll, boys! Go on!
Mayo on the right hand side. Lou right centre half. Palmer sweep up for me. Tommy left. Leo left wing back. 2 centre mids today. Keeley and Porter sitting. In the 10, Mackenzie. Yeah. Up top, Archie, Leon.
Lads, I think if we go back to it and look where this run actually started, of us playing first and foremost defensive football. It started against these in that first half where we were 1-0 up and we were shithousing them and we just lost concentration. The last 3 weeks we might have been afforded to lose a little bit of concentration here and there, but today we've got to be on it for 90 minutes, lads. Fucking.
20 minutes after that, though, James there. I see on my side.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week we've got a quarter-final action of the Keeley Cup between Hampton United versus Highgate and Hazelwell United. I know both teams very, very well, so it should be a competitive game. Now, less of me patty, and let's get straight into the action. Opening couple minutes of the game. As we know, Highgate and Hazelwell are always going to be comfortable on the ball and in possession. You got Dan Butler doing the job at centre-back today. Justice sitting in that quarterback position, plays it into Simon, sees the runner Tariq down his right-hand side, slightly overhit, and it does go out for a goal kick. Both teams just feeling each other out at this point in the game. Ball picked up centre of the park there by pass. Plays it back into Justice. Spreads a lovely ball out to that left-hand side into the path of Sam Fitz. But credit where it's due to Matty Mayo, clearing his lines. Five minutes into the game at this point. Ball headed on there by the centre half Tommy into Leon. He's got time to look inside. Decent outside the foot pass there by Porter. Into the path of number 16, Leo Kinsella. Forces Simon to put it out for a throw-in. Now ball tossed in. Now between Leon and Seeley, they force Dan Butler to put it out for a corner kick.
Leon, edge.
Gaffer Clark, he dictating and telling Leon where he wants him, and in all fairness to him, it nearly comes off. In the latest episode of Now You See It, Now You Don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Decent footwork there by Sam Fitz to get away from Matty Mayo. Referee could have pulled it back for a free kick, but he waves it on. Now as we fast forward a couple of minutes and we go back up the other end, we got Hampton United who toss a long ball into the box. Flicked on there by Seeley, headed away by pass. Little bit of a scramble on the edge of the box, but eventually the Highgate boys clear their lines. 10 minutes into the game at this point, and I think it's fair to say that Highgate have had the majority of the possession. Ball centre of the park there once again with Sam Fitz, who's got a decent shape about him. Managed to skip away from Seeley. Plays it into Justice's feet, out to that left-hand side to Tariq. Managed to skip past Matty Mayo, cuts it back. Decent delivery, but cleared by Palmer.
Leo, two's yours, yeah? Xbox. Palmer,
Free kick conceded by Seeley for a pullback there on Sam Fitz. Referee blows his whistle. Fitz whips on into the box, but it misses everybody and it goes out for a throw-in. 13 minutes on the referee's clock at this point, and a man that is good to see back on the pitch after his long injury last year is JD. Ball into Sam Fitz. JD makes an uncontested overlap. Fitz plays it into him. Now credit where it's due, JD managed to keep the ball in, whips a decent one into the mixer. Tariq can't manage to get his head on it, but he falls to Mikey. Managed to get his shot away, slight deflection, bottom of the onion bag, 1-0. Highgate and Hazelwell United taking a 1-0 lead in his Keeley Cup quarter-final.
You've got to win that.
17 minutes on the referee's clock. Justice whips another ball out to that left-hand side. Lovely control there by Mikey to bring it down. Plays it into pass. After Tariq gets his shot away. That's easy for Joe in goal. Now ball over on that far side with Kenzie. Plays one over the top into the path for Archie. I believe he tries to knock it over the head of Dan Butler, but gets his touch wrong, and Big Damo scoops it up. Now as we go back down the other end, Sam Fitz on the ball once again. Plays inside to Justice, cuts back on that right foot, tries to play Mikey in, but it's not on the same wavelength. Halfway through the first half at the moment, and nothing Hampton have tried has managed to stick so far. The Highgate boys have been a little bit better in possession. Justice plays another ball into Sam Fitz, but Joe's off his line early doors. Palmer trying to clear his lines, but slices it onto the head of Mr. Consistent Hayden Seymour, helps it on towards Tariq. Now Roger comes in and around to pick the ball off him, and you've heard me say it a few times. Now at this point, people, what can you say? Roger with an absolute peach of a finish makes it 2-0 to the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. "30 minutes on the referee's watch at this point. Clearance there by the Highgate back line. No further than Matty Mayo. Plays it into Kenzie. Decent little turn. Lovely ball there into the path of Leo Kinsella. Gets it out of his feet onto the head of Leon. Should have made it 2-1. I think that second goal's given Hampton a little bit of a kickstart to get themselves into the game, as another ball's played over the top looking for Leon, but that's easy for Big Damo. Fast forward a couple of minutes, Sam Fitz looking for a ball inside to pass, but credit where it's due to Tommy, comes away with it. Plays a lovely ball into the path for Archie, who managed to keep himself on side. Decent first touch, gets his shot away, saved by the feet of Damo. Two quick back-to-back chances for the Hampton United boys. Now if there was a bit more cool and calm in front of goal, they might draw themselves level. Free kick over on that far side, short one taken, Sam Fitz into Raja, back into Fitz, who makes a hash of his cross, goal key. Highgate boys still deep inside the Hampton half. Fitz plays a ball into Tariq, whose first touch would have been better, we've had a decent chance on goal. Justice picking up the ball just inside of his own half, plays a ball into Sam Fitz, but Palmer's playing no ID, no entry. Referee set his wall out, blows his whistle, got Sam Fitz standing over the free kick, managed to get his shot away, decent shot, decent save. Now I should have mentioned the current holders of the Keeley Cup VIP have come to watch today's game. It's Byfield giving Justice a bit of stick in that corner. Ball picked over on that far side by Sam Fitz, managed to get another crossing eventually. Back into the path of Justice, decent control, gets out of his feet, gets his shot away, just over the bar. Knocking on to 40 minutes of the game at this point. Ball picked up centre of the park there by Kenzie, played it out to this left hand side into Leo Kinsella, back into Kenzie, just out a camera shot. Leo on the return ball, lays it into the path of Leon, but Justice isn't around him trying to put him off. Decent possession, this is by Hampton trying to work themselves back into the game. Nothing comes of it in the end, and it is cleared by the Highgate boys.
Well done,
42 minutes in, foul conceded here by Tariq for pullback on Keeley. With it being St. Patrick's Day weekend and Ireland picking up the Grand Slam in the Six Nations, Johnny Sexton would have been happy at Palmer's free kick. As we go back down the other end, I thought it was a decent little tussle between Lewis Hines and Tariq. Referee thought otherwise. Free kick to the Highgate boys. Referee eventually happy where he set the ball out as Sam Fitz has a little bit of stick and banter on that far side, blows his whistle. Fitz chips a little one into the box, headed away there by Lewis, no further than Raja, plays it into number 2 JD, decent turn to get himself away from Keeley, gets his shot away, comes close. Knocking on towards the end of this first half, free kick just inside the Hampton half, taken by Palmer, looking for the head of Big Tommy, gets his head on it, a little bit of a deflection, and Damo eventually scoops it up. As we enter the dying embers of this first half, you got Justice standing over that corner kick, whips him with his right foot, headed away there by Porter, into the path of Kenzie, but Porter ain't playing no games, clears his line once again.
Someone's got to shoot.
With the referee about to blow his half-time whistle, we are going to go into the break. Hampton United 0, Highgate and Hazelwell United 2.
I'll be honest and say that I was going to fucking drill you about fucking preparation and the way that you've all turned up, but when you fucking play football like that, boys, you're a fucking joy to watch. Yeah, the way you move the ball and your poise and I mean that goal, Roger, quality. But all over the pitch, lads. Yeah, that half of football there was Highgate Hazelwell football. Yeah, making the ball do the work. And I'll tell you what, boys. Looking at their faces, they look fucking dejected, they look fucked, they look knackered. They're all like this every time the ball's out of play. And that's what we got to keep doing. I know that Dom and a few others have been shouting that they want it to be quick from the back, but I don't really think it needs to be. Yeah, I think the only time it needs to be quick is when we get into the final third. Yeah, that's when it needs to be quick. That's when it needs to be sharp. And to be honest, we'll be cutting them up. We'll be creating chances. So all I'm going to say is keep doing what you fucking do, boys. Yeah, take it into the second half. Probably just up the work rate just a little bit more. Right, they've had 1 or 2 chances. You know that all they've got is a long ball, yeah. But just make sure that we don't fucking rest on our laurels now. Don't think that the game's won just because it's 2-0. It isn't. Far from fucking over, yeah. Make sure that we put another good 45. Put the game to bed early, yeah.
We're watching people play triangles, zip, zip, zip. Just fucking hit someone if you have to. Fucking work your bollocks off. I've watched Keeley chase 3 midfielders in 1 fucking play. That is fucking embarrassing.
We shouldn't, Clark. That's the problem. Keeley shouldn't have to be doing that. We're literally taking. I know we say a flat back 5, lads. But when they're playing a 4-3-3 and those 2 wingers are inverting, we can't just stand there marking a space. We're not marking any players.
We're basically 3-on-3 at the back, yeah?
Yeah.
Inverted wingers, which you've been doing it to be fair. You've gone out and got to
But they're just recycling.
So we're just going to sit up and go high on them?
No, you're not understanding this. You press at the point.
We have to press now. It's 2-0 down. We've got to press.
When the winger comes inside, one second, when the winger comes inside, and who's on the left, Tommy takes the winger off you, You are then not marking.
Lads,
So
all
you
I'm-
have to get higher.
All I'm
Otherwise,
saying
he
is you
ends up
stood
marking
here
out there.
and the fullback's finished up in the halfway line and receiving the ball. And then you go and press him. Where he's got 8. If you're there, you stop and get the ball.
It's worked, and then they've just paid through the striker, and the striker's got 8.
I think if we literally go there, they're just going to click that channel where the space is. But I'll go there. I'll go there.
2-0 down, we have to start.
We've got to come out. lads.
Shout out to the Sunday League settings sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring Sunday League settings, drop me a DM on one of the socials. With them halftime team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then. Looks like that halftime team talk by the gaffer JC has got the Hampton boys fired up. Tackles flying in left, right and centre. Now over on that far side ball with JD, plays inside to Justice, skips away from Porter, gets his shot away, but that's easy for Joe in goal.
Shade Tariq, back up. Keep going.
47 minutes on the clock at this point. Joe sends one high into the sky. Roger allows the ball to bounce. Flicked on there by Leon into the path for Archie. Plays it back inside to Leon. Kenzie's all alone inside the 18-yard box. First time shot, bottom of the onion bag, 2-1.
Tails up now, let's go! Game's good for this son. Keep going now.
That's a decent reaction from the Hampton United boys to get themselves back into this cup tie. Highgate nearly go back up the other end and make it 3-1, but Palmer puts the ball out for a corner. From that resulting corner, whipped in by Sam Fitz, cleared by Matty Mayo. Nothing coming that throwing from the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys, and the Hampton boys are still battling for it. Porter plays one high into the sky, dealt with here by Dan Butler. Seeley intercepts it, clearly not happy with the referee blowing up for a handball. 55 minutes in at this point, and it's clear to say that Hampton have definitely wanted it a bit more and have been a lot more sharper in the second half.
Leon, sit for Seeley.
Free kick conceded on that far side by JD, taken by Palmer, whipped into the mixer. Big Domo comes off his line, gets a big fist on it. Picked up there by Kenzie. No foul given, but Matty Mayo was dragged down by Sam Fitz. Free kick to the Hampton United boys. Now you got 58 Seeley standing over this free kick with that one with a left foot. Managed to get his shot away. What a great save that is by Big Domo in goal. One of the reasons why he's one of the top keepers in the league.
Unlucky Seeley.
Hampton definitely trying to get that equaliser on the scoreboard. Corner whipped in there by Kenzie, but Tomo fouls Big Domo. Free kick to the Highgate boys. Hampton have definitely stuck it on the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys his first 12 minutes of the second half, and a man that never normally gets caught out in possession, Dan Butler, loses possession to Porter. Hampton try and go and get the equaliser, but credit where it's due to Roger, clearing his lines. But I did mention it is a cup quarter final, so the tackles are going to fly in.
Right tackle.
60 minutes on the clock at this point. Ball on that far side with JD. Now only he knows if this was a shot or a cross. I'll let you lot decide. Again, is this a cross or a shot? I'll let you lot decide. As we welcome Ethan to the party, coming on for Porter. Highgate and Hazelwell go on the counter-attack down the other side. Now, referee blows up initially for a handball, but the Lionos definitely got his ruler out. No one spotted it yet. There it is, straight as an arrow. 65 minutes into this Keeley Cup quarter final, free kick just inside his own half taken by Palmer, headed on there by Roger into the path of Pass, who I have to admit his first touch and his hold up play was decent in that first half. Ball played through to Mikey, you'd bank on him scoring, but what a tackle that is there by Palmer, getting in front of the shot. Mikey does a little spin on it, shoots, Joe makes a fumble of it in goal, tapped into the back of the onion bag by Tariq, 3-1.
Coach, you still want to do it? Play.
Simon.
And as the Highgate boys increase their lead, we welcome Musa to the party.
Chase! No foul! That's it, lads!
70 minutes in, and just like bosses, you wait for one for ages, then the second one comes along. Lionel's got that ruler back out again, straight as an arrow.
Just need to look it. Mikey leaves offside.
Fast forward a couple of minutes, clearance in goal by Big Damo into the path of Justice. Matty Mayo heard that Justice is a decent player, offered to swap his shirt. Referee says you got to do it after the game, puts him in the book. Since going 3-1 up, Highgate have definitely started to get back into this game in the second half. Decent 1-2 play between Musa, Justice and Pass. Just a shame nothing comes of it. Just in front of the camera, Matty Mayo having a couple of flick-ups and plays a decent ball into the path of Archie. Dan Butler, being an experienced player that he is, he doesn't necessarily commit. But you got Kenzie, number 11, on the overlap. Eventually gets the ball under control. Decent footwork to try and get away from Mr. Consistent Hayden Seymour, but he does just enough to get back to deflect it out for a corner. Corner kick taken by number 13, Leon, but it's slightly overhit. Lewis goes chasing after it, gets under control and whips another ball back into the box. Laid off there by Seeley, into the path of Palmer, who lays off to Kenzie, who tries a little cheeky pass around the outside just to show that no one's on the wavelength, and Musa clears his lines. Knocking on to the 79th minute of the game, and Roger and Sam Fitz are starting to pull strings in the centre of the park once again, but it looks as if that Lionel has got a 3-for-1 deal on at the moment. He's got that ruler back out, yeah, straight as an arrow. And I did say it was quarter-final action, so the tackles are still flying in. Couple of substitutions for both sides, and as I say that, tackles are still flying in. As we go back up the other end, Tariq in possession, plays the ball inside there to Kobe, laid it off to Sam Fitz, who plays it back into Kobe. Hampton one offside, but the Lionel's not having it, so Palmer sticks a foot in, and it goes out for a corner. Now the Highgate boys make a hash of their short corner kick, and it's picked up there by Seeley. Plays a lovely ball into the path for Leon, who's one-on-one with Big Damo in goal. Managed to get his shot away, but that's a decent save with his feet. Ball laid off here by Ethan into the path of Seeley, who shoots, skims the post. With 10 minutes on the referee's clock plus plenty of added time, the Hampton boys are trying to get themselves back into the game. Substitute Andy flicking the ball over a couple of the Highgate players' heads into the path of Archie, who helps on towards goal. Decent defending there by Tariq. Corner kick taken here by Kenzie, whipped into the mixer, cleared by the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. Now, there is going to be a little bit of controversy here. There's a tackle put in by Matty Mayo. Highgate boys ain't too happy about it. There's a little off-the-ball incident, which I'm not going to put in the video because I'm bigger than that, which involves Raja, Musa, Seeley and Palmer. Referee consults his linesman and eventually sends off Raja and Musa and gives Seeley a yellow. Highgate down to 9 men for the last 10 minutes of this game. Hadley in possession of the ball, makes a hash of his pass back there to Tomo, picked up there by Kai, skips past Tomo, decent ball outside the right foot eventually, into the path of Colby, Palmer doing his defensive duties, clearing his lines. Even though they have gone down to 9 men, the Highgate boys are still committing bodies forward. You got Colby, plays the ball into Kai, who gets his shot away, drags his shot just wide.
Well, good seconds.
Quality play there by Justice to get his team up the other end of the pitch, but as we go back down the other end, Tommy plays the ball into Kenzie, he gets his shot away, but he puts it well over the bar. And to be fair, this is the attitude you want from the players left on the pitch if you go down to 9 men. Justice picking up the ball once again on the halfway line, skips past 2 and 3 players, gets his shot away, deflected, corner kick. Now the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys trying to run down the clock in that corner between Colby and Justice, but the ball breaks out to Sam Fitz. Cheeky little skip to get away from Palmer, cross deflected off Matty Mayo into the safe hands of Joe. 85 minutes on the clock, free kick to Hampton, Kenzie whips it into the mixer, Domo gets a hand on it, cleared once again by man of the match so far, Justice. Palmer whipping the ball into the mixer, headed away there by Dan Butler, no further than Kenzie, who plays a lovely disguised pass here into Ethan, gets under control, whips the ball into the box, somehow Seeley gets it in the back of the onion bag, makes it 3-2.
Still 3 minutes.
Keep working them boys, yeah? Hey! Get our heads up, yeah?
As we enter the dying embers of the game, just a couple of minutes left on the referee's watch, it's all to play for. Now ball over on that left hand side with Kenzie, you got Archie just out of camera shot drifting off his marker, brings it under control, cuts it back to Tomo, shoots, just wide. As we enter added time at the end of the 90, Hampton are throwing everything at this game, including the kitchen sink. Archie driving towards their back line once again. Ethan plays it into Seeley, brings it down lovely on his chest, whips a decent ball into the box. Could have break into anyone, but it's picked up there by Big Domo. With seconds left on the referee's watch at this point, free kick to Hampton, whipped in towards the box. Big Domo punches it. Colby neither clears it or controls it, gets caught in possession. Seeley sticks a foot in it. Palmer helps on towards goal. On that note, referee's going to blow his final whistle. Highgate booked themselves into the semi-final. I'm Big Fazza. This is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
That's all that matters.
Hey boys. Oi, Luke, unlucky, man.
Hey, that can't be red card, isn't it?
David, man. Thank you. Cheers, man.
As we go around the grounds, with only a handful of fixtures played this weekend due to adverse weather conditions and most of them being cup matches, there isn't no real effects on the table, but nonetheless we'll have a look at it anyway. All to play for as we get into the nitty-gritty part of the season. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.